Hi, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. My name is Jonyddd Dorsey, and I wanted to do a quick video on the upkeep that should go into maintaining your home. These tips don't come in no particular order at all. These tips do not come in any particular order at all. You can kind of filter through them. Whatever applies or works for you is great, and whatever doesn't, you can trash it. Also, please keep in mind as well that I am in no way, shape, or form saying that I am better than or that I do all of this stuff that I'm about to say every single day, because I don't. It's tiring and nobody feels like doing it every single day, but I will say that I try my best to live these goals out, live them out as much as possible, and just strive for certain things each and every day. So keep that in mind, you guys, because a lot of this stuff is hard to do every single day. But these are just some tips that I thought about when you're maintaining a home, especially for moms with children, young children. This stuff is really good. Also, if I forgot anything or if I left anything out, y'all ladies know what to do. Put it in the comments. Help us all out so that we can all grow and learn together. And again, these tips are not in any particular order at all. So my first one is less TV in the house. If you guys are attempting to live a life that is full, worth living, and you're trying to grow, you're trying to be better, watching significantly less TV is going to help you out a lot, because not only is a lot of the TV that is on, you know, it's ineffective, it doesn't help, it doesn't teach us anything. It's kind of like mindless TV. It's no point of it. So I would suggest cutting it back significantly. Or if you just, you know, I'm totally bored and you have nothing to do, I suggest something that you're actually learning from, whether that's like a documentary, the learning channels, YouTube, watching a video on something that you want to pursue instead of just watching, you know, the regular Real Housewives of Atlanta or whatever. Less TV is going to help you out a whole bunch. My next one is read often. When you're not watching TV, pick up a book, read that book, girl. Take some notes in it too. It's important to feed your mind. I mean, if you're not growing, you doing something different. So try to read some books. That's how you facilitate, you know, growth in your mind. You're able to see things from different perspectives. It helps with all kinds of things. It's good to read fiction and nonfiction. I personally like to read a lot of nonfiction books, self-help books, books on gardening, anatomy, really anything. I like religious books as well. So books in general are really good. Your Bible and stuff included. You need to be reading your Bible as well. Or whichever religious book you read. Have some type of nest egg. Build it over time. And I'm looking down because I'm reading my notes. Have some type of nest egg. Build it over time. Save money. It's important as a woman maintaining a household and a home to always have some type of nest egg for rainy days. Have some type of rainy day fund. Don't go and use your last $50, $20, $75, however much, on something completely unnecessary that could save you tomorrow when you really need it, because you didn't think about what you needed today, and then something pops up tomorrow and you're like, shoot, I spent my last, you know, whatever on something so mindless. Always, always, always have a nest egg, and that could be up to 1 month's rent, up to 1 month's living expenses. It could be $10, $15 if you're just starting out. But it's important to put some money aside and always have something aside, because you never know where you're going to need plan D, E, F, and G, because all the ones before that failed. So that's very important. Next tip is, if you have more than one, spend individual time with each child. It's important to allow them to get that one-on-one time with you. They may have something that they only want to share with you. They enjoy feeling important, and that they are individually important. I know it's, you know, kind of hard to do that every single day. Again, I don't do this stuff every day. But if you have if you have more than one child, try your best to spend time with them and spend time in their rooms or in areas that they like or places that they like, just to kind of make them feel special and to give them that one-on-one time. I mean, you'll be surprised at the things that they want to talk about with you or the things that they want to ask you if they have just that one-on-one time. It's very important. Have family meetings at least once a month. This is also very good for communication of the family, keeping the conversation going, keeping the rules refreshed. This is a great opportunity and a great time for you as a family to go over any type of fire procedures, any type of if I leave you home rules, any type of house school goings, any type of, you know, how are you guys been feeling since the last meeting? Has anything changed that we talked about, or would you like to see something else? Is mommy giving you everything that you need? What do you need from mommy and daddy to make you better? All those things are very important, not only in your one-on-one time with your child, but also family meetings are a great time to bring that stuff up as well. And whatever else you guys want to bring up as a family. The next one is take pride in what and how you feed your children, especially feeding them lots of fruit. What did I put here? Fruit, water, light food, smoothies, things like that. Again, I am not where I want to be on this one. I don't know if I need some type of schedule, and I keep on trying to, and I never finish it, so shame on me. Hopefully by the next video I'm going to challenge myself that I will have done a meal plan for my family. So yeah, but it's very important to feed them, being intentional about their diet. Now don't get me wrong, because we don't have a meal plan does not indicate in any way that I am not intentional about what they eat. It's not planned out, but in the morning there's always a piece of fruit that they get first, because not only is it breakfast and it's meant to break the fast from the night before, from when they had dinner, but it's important to get fruits and vegetables and live foods in your body, in your digestive tract, before you put in bacon and pork and oil and all that stuff that your body really does not need. I'm in a lot of Facebook mom groups, and they always have on there, you know, food recalls and things like that. And you know, I've seen a lot of bad things about a lot of cereals that we're feeding our children, that they have, you know, chemicals in them that cause ADHD, particularly in our young black boys, but also, you know, other types of behavioral issues in children. So it's important, you know, that, like I said, even when we're at the grocery store, that we're trying to pick up items that are good for their bodies, good for their mental development, because they're in such a, you know, young, moldable stage, but also because our bodies crave those foods. Those foods are what allows our body to keep going, to keep fighting when we do get sick, when we do get tired. We can feed our body these natural fruits and vegetables and things that are good for us. And also, just a quick tip too, if you have a baby, they say feed them vegetables first so that they naturally have a liking for it. I don't know if that's true or not, because before I was on this holistic journey after I had both of my kids. So if you, any ladies or anybody knows anything about that, please put it in the comments. Let us know if that's true or not. My next tip is every 3 to 4 months, re-up on their socks, underwear, stuff like that. Just kind of just go through their drawers, go through their stash of their stuff, and make sure their underwear is still, you know, clean. Their socks are good. A lot of times we buy our kids white socks, and they get dirty like the day after they wear them. So we got to make sure that we're just going through that stuff and making sure that their socks and stuff is good. This is going to keep the everything fresh. This is going to keep the home fresh, their drawers, their rooms smelling fresh. And also, this is how you take care of them. So you want to make sure you're going through this stuff every couple months, just to make sure that everything's up to par, that they have enough underwear. Usually around 3 to 4 months, they're growing out of that size and bumping up a size as well. So just every 3 to 4 months, make sure you're going through their socks and their underwear and stuff like that and checking that stuff. And making sure they have enough. Try to maintain an average of 2 of what you need daily. Toothpaste, your toilet paper, paper towels, medicines, vitamins, all that stuff. Your daily essential type of needs. Try to have a good little backup stash on it. And remember, this stuff is not going to happen overnight. This stuff is not going to happen in a week. But this stuff can happen over time as you're attempting to grow and cultivate a more full life and a quality of life for you and your family. these are important things that'll help you to elevate your level one step. Having extra things on hand is going to help you for the time when you run out and you forget, and now you don't have time to rush to the store. You'll already have a backup. There's been maybe 2 or 3 times since Avery, my son, has been in school, and of course, as a 6-year-old, he doesn't tell me the day before or a week before that he ran out of toothpaste, and me being the imperfect mom that I am, I may not have checked and seen that he was running low. So now it's the morning of, and I'm like, Avery, go brush your teeth, and he's like, I don't have any more toothpaste. But because I have extra, it's not even a concern, and the next time I go to the store, I'll just replace what I just used, if that makes sense. So again, these are things that'll come over time. Don't feel rushed and or pressured to go out to the store and just go buy these items. But just keep in mind, that you do kind of want to have those things on the back end, or just on hand in general. The next one is to pray everywhere. I love this one so much. Pray everywhere in your home, over your bed, over their beds, in their closets, over their shoes, over their anything, their clothes, their laundry, in your laundry room. Just pray everywhere in your home. Cultivate that spirit of holiness, of happiness, of unity with God, of peace, of light. Pray everywhere in your home. Pray everywhere in your home. And if you can, get on the floor, get on your knees. Pray everywhere, up and down, in and out, all around. Pray in your home. Period. The next one is mop the floors at least 2 times a week. Did I mop my floors twice a week last week? I did 3, but the 3rd time was because somebody spilled something, not because I'm an expert. And the week before that, I probably mopped once. I noticed that mopping the floor 2 to 3 times a week just keeps it fresh, keeps it smelling good, keeps the house smelling good. But again, we are imperfect. Well, I know I am. And 2 to 3 times a week is really attainable. Maybe once on Monday and once on a Thursday, once on a Sunday and once on a Saturday and once on a Wednesday, or whatever, however. But try to get your floor at least 2 to 3 times a week. If you're wearing white socks on your floors and you go take them off, they shouldn't be black underneath it because the floor hasn't been mopped. Try to mop your floor at least 2 to 3 times a week just to keep it fresh, keep it clean. The cleaner the home, the more positive and open your mind. Open mind is very important because it allows you to really think about what you want to do without having all the clutter of just stuff all around you. And you're not able to really think that much because it's just so much stuff around you. Your thoughts are kind of clogged. So you want to try to make sure you do that. Just maintain that overall. Next, boiling orange peels, basil leaves, pineapple shavings. If you get a whole pineapple and the skin or whatever it's called, I don't know what that is. Boil that instead of like Fabulosos or any of your other cleaners that kind of put toxins into the air that you're breathing. If you want your home to smell really good, a natural tip is just boiling those things. Orange peels are really, really good. They smell really citrusy. You can also boil peppermint oil, like essential oil, and just put some of the essential oil into the water. That's really good. Just try to boil more natural scents to get into your home like that. They smell really good. They're really usually cheap too because the peels are going to go in the trash anyway, so you might as well boil them. It's also good to like put them in your garbage disposal. If your garbage disposal breaks, it is not my fault. But putting them in your garbage disposal, that's also effective as well for getting that smell, especially if you have nasty smell in your garbage disposal. Have multiple sets of sheets. I know earlier we talked about having multiple sets, multiple items of your essential items that you need. Toothpaste, paper towels, toilet paper, try to have a stash on hand over time. Also, this one is important too. And I know sheets are really expensive depending on where you live. So having at least 2 to 3 sets of sheets on hand is going to be really helpful for you. For each bed, as like I said, if something spills in one, if something unintentionally happens to one set, you can go ahead and replace it and already go ahead and put another set on the bed. I really do not like having just a mattress or even the topper. I just don't like it, and I definitely don't like to sit on it. So that's just something to keep in mind. And again, if you're okay with it, you can trash that tip, but that's just one of my tips for the home, for the house. My kids, they have at least 2 to 3 sets, and I have 2 to 3 sets myself, just to kind of keep it fresh, keep the colors fresh and things like that. Where am I at? Okay, turn on calm music more than any other music. Loud music, banging music. And I say this tip because our kids are creating memories. We are creating their memories in the home. And so my idea, and correct me if I'm wrong, but my idea is that the more calm, soothing music that I'm playing in the house, the calmer they will be, more naturally. When they're looking back at their life, at their memories, they can always kind of feel that music. They're going to remember, you know, it was calm here. The home was a safe place for us. You know, mom allowed us to be free, and the music in the background was just free flowing. Not anything just too harsh, not a lot of curse words in it, if any. Just fresh, calm, upbeat music. It doesn't have to be the orchestra or anything like that, even though there's nothing wrong with the orchestra. But I like to play things that are just like a jazz with an upbeat. Even if you do a trap jazz in your house as an option. There's all types of, you know, calm genres that you can listen to and play in your house that have an upbeat tone to them, that are less offensive just to your spirit, you know. So. Okay, light your candles. I don't know like the full spiritual aspect of lighting the candles, but lighting the candles just sets a nice aroma. It sets a nice tone in the house. Lighting your candles is a good one because it just sets a great ambiance in your home. It makes the home smell better. But just light some candles in your home just to feel that upbeat. It smells really good. It's fresh. Light some candles. Touch everything with positive energy. I try to make sure that everything that I touch, I'm putting love on it when I touch it. I'm not, you know, being overly aggressive. And no, my pillow does not have emotion, but I want that energy of positivity to be on every single thing that I touch, because energy is transferable, believe it or not. And I'm not saying that, oh, now that I touch everything with positive energy, that my home is never going to have any negativity, difficulties, or anything. But what I am saying is that I want to cultivate a home and a lifestyle that is full of peace, happiness, love, and light. And in order for me to do that, my spiritual alignment has to be right. My energy has to be right, so that I'm touching everything with positive, happy hands, exchanging positive energy with everything that I touch, so that my children feel that, Mom, the bed was so comfy. My kids always tell me, like, you keep the bed so comfy, Mom. And it's just because, you know, especially where they lay their heads, I want to make sure that it's safe for them. It feels comfortable. It feels secure. It feels like they can lay in it, be warm. They can feel my love through those covers and where they sleep. So it's important just to touch everything when you're cleaning. You know, thank God or thank the Creator for the toilet that you guys have the ability to pee in, because it's people still peeing in holes in the closet. You can, while you're vacuuming the floor, God, thank you for the vacuum cleaner, because I wouldn't like it if I had to sweep right now. Or if you do, because you're trying to work out them abs, good job, girl. But have positive energy and be intentional about every single thing that you're doing and touching in your home. As a woman, it's important to watch those walls, especially if you have young children. And this is my last one. Watch your walls. Don't let your walls get dirty with little fingerprints on it, because before you know, you're going to start letting a lot of other stuff slide, and that's when it all goes downhill. So just live in your space comfortably, honestly, is the bottom line. However you feel most comfortable, however you feel most creative, however you feel most safe, do that in your home. And let's all help each other out. Again, these videos, or this one in particular, is not an all-inclusive woman's touch to her home. It definitely is not. These are just my kind of like raw ideas on maintaining a home. If you would like me to go more in depth, please let me know in the bottom in the comments. And like I said, you guys, if I forgot something, or if there are some tips that you guys like, let us know, please, because we are all learning, especially me. I'll be the first to say I am not perfect, and I definitely have not arrived. That's why I have all these books, to try to help me learn, and I need more, you know, just to feed my mind, to renew my mind every single day, to challenge myself to grow every single day, because honestly, in living my fullest, most best true life, that means that I must be sharp, and I must be mentally strong, stable, smart, and feeding my mind honestly all the time. So that is what we are doing. That is what is hot in these streets, if you know what I mean. Holler at me. And thank y'all for watching this one. I hope to see y'all in the next one. Boop.